How many times have you ever seen online the ongoing, I'm going to say maybe even argument about you should use WordPress? No, you should use HighLevel, WordPress, HighLevel. Well, I'm here to share with you how you can use both. How about that? I always love it when somebody's like, well, you have to do it this way. No, this way. Okay. So I have been using WordPress for probably about 20 years, and I am an avid advocate and lover of HighLevel. So I'm Ann Marie Walts. So I'm going to jump right into this, and I want to bring you to my WordPress website. And it would be remiss of me not to mention that there's going to be some talk about how I use ChatGPT in my latest project. So if you haven't visited some of my videos before and you are new to using, say, ChatGPT, you will not want to miss out on ChatGPT 101 video, because that will set you up for success on how to even get up and running. All right. So I'm on the back end of my website right now, and I wanted to make this really quick on how you can integrate HighLevel really, really fast, and how to set you up so that when you are creating, say, a button for your WordPress website, that you only have to do it once. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to have one button, and if you make one change, it goes all the way across your website? Well, that's called a global feature. So right now, what I did is about 2 weeks ago, I started really overhauling my website. So that came first, and then my booking page, well, I will call it a pre-consultation intake page with HighLevel came second. So now I'm going to show you live what winds up happening and how you can put a button in place with WordPress. And FYI, I happen to be using Elementor if you're curious about what theme builder I am using. All right, so over here in globals, you're going to see right now that I have a button that's called Start Your Transformation. So I'm just going to drag that right here, and then we'll hit publish, and I'll bring you to the sales page, actually sales funnel. And then I'm going to bring you also on the back end of HighLevel so you can see how it is built. All right, so now the WordPress live, the live publish should be ready to go, and we'll hit start your transformation. All right, so now, isn't that great? You don't have to choose between HighLevel or WordPress. You can actually integrate them. And the beauty about using HighLevel, and if you don't know what HighLevel is, it's an all-in-one platform that has everything under one dashboard, which just makes it very easy for your business to be able to communicate with customers, build out forms, and then once the person fills out, say, even this form, I'll give you a sneak peek on the automation that can be built and tied to any form that you make. So this way, when you're sleeping, you don't have to miss out on anything. All right, so when it came to the design of this particular template, I actually used one of the business and consulting templates. And when you see what it previously looked like, or the templates, what they look like before you add any customization, you'll see that it's also very easy to have them customized. And you can do it, so you don't even have to be worried about the word customize, because I'll show you the builder as well. So, and then this way, when you have just one page sitting on a subdomain that I made, which is book.theloftsalonstudio.com, then when you click on this, it makes the experience for the person that's wanting to make contact easier. And on our end, on the marketing and business owner side, you can be able to control where you want the person's focus to be when it comes to them filling out the form. And for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to take a look at, say, the budget question. So what is your makeover budget? And this says, by providing this helps us make realistic and personalized recommendations, which are going to further be automated. All right, so then you can see there's some different price points. All right, so next, we're going to hop in the back of the actual sales funnel builder. But actually, you know what? Let me bring you to somewhere else first. I want to bring you to where the templates are so that you can see that there are a ton of templates. All right, and that will be over here. Okay, so I'm gonna, and I actually use, FYI, since I'm sure that maybe you and I haven't met before, I own a salon and a marketing agency. I'm still behind my chair and in my chair making content, but I actually use HighLevel in everything that I talk about on my YouTube channel, just FYI. Okay, so when it comes to the sales funnels and website templates, all right, we'll go here. There's the one that I just showed you a glimpse of, but right here is where you can just hit that button to be able to make yourself your own website or template with ease. So what's really nice is that HighLevel currently recently introduced the funnel AI. So if you're like, maybe you're a stylist and like all this marketing stuff is just like, you feel like it's over your head, it doesn't have to be, not at all. In fact, and then come back and watch my tutorials, right? Okay, so there's funnel AI, so you can click that and make a funnel literally with a click of a button. And then from the templates right here, As I was saying, I went to the business and the coaching and consulting area to be able to find one that I thought would suit what it was that I was trying to do with my salon. And then you can see under beauty and fashion, there are a ton of templates. There's like over 1,000 templates in the whole creative system at this point. And then you can also filter them by what you want as a result. So maybe you're trying to run a contest or a giveaway. Maybe you want somebody to download a resource for your this one happens to be for like eyelash extensions, and then of course, all you have to do are change your filters. So I took the beauty out of it. And now you can see that there are a lot of templates for just downloading a free resource, right? So that's that. So then on the inside of the actual pre-consultation template that I made, you'll see that there are 3 steps. Okay. So the first one is home, where they can just fill out the form. And so I'll just show you what that looks like. All right, so it has a headline. Is it time for you to transform your hair and take your confidence to the next level? All right. And then with the focus on this particular project, yes, I do have a long form. Now you might ask, oh, Ann Marie, don't you think you should shorten your form? Well, that is going to be a decision for your business that you're going to have to test. So I would always strongly recommend that you test. What I did for this particular project was I pulled my 12 months of previous data to really determine, was it the short form that brought me in the money, or was it the long form that really brought me in the most money with the clients that spent the most? And it wound up, in my case, being a long form. Now, with the forms, what's is nice is that you can customize them. So this way, if you need somebody to upload a selfie or a document, they can. There's an area to leave a testimonial, and you can just leave a few little blurbs of descriptions. But the point of being able to have a sales funnel page is just for it to be for quick information. So then we're going to go to the edit. I'll edit it because I want to show you the other couple pages. While it's loading. Okay, so in this drop down, you're going to see that there's a home page, there's a confirmation page, because you'll want to ensure that the person knows that they filled out your form. And then, depending on the flow of your sales funnel, the next thing that you might want to do is to actually invite them to a phone call. So my flow happens to be long form intake, and then I then provide them the calendar right there so that they can book a 5 to 10 minute phone call. Yes, phone call. Oh, and here's a tidbit for you. I've tested for the last year and a half actually having a book a call on my website. And wow, people actually still want to talk to people more. But you never want to just leave it with thank you, filled out your form, and then not give them something for the next step for them to do, because just in the amount of time that it might take for you to get back to them, if you don't have automation set up, they might go somewhere else, and you don't want to lose them. All right. Now, what's really interesting is this is going to be my first time having a pre-intake, invite you to a phone call. But how about this? How about with an upsell? An upsell? How do you upsell? So here's the next page. So what happens is that once somebody books a call, right, they'll get booked for the phone call. But now the settings on this will wind up sending them, see over here where it says once they filled it out and they booked it, what's going to happen? They're going to go to the next step of the funnel. So maybe the person doesn't want to wait for having to book a call. Maybe they are like, no, I want to book a consultation. So why not have a multi-step pre-intake like I built for your salon, spa, service industry, or consulting business, right? So this says, no time to wait, want to jump the line and go straight to booking to an in-person consultation. Now, the phone call is complimentary, for the first 10 minutes. And the way that it is set up on my calendar is that it's really an appointment. So if you haven't thought about scheduling blocks of time off so that somebody really can book a phone appointment, you might want to try it, because I know for myself, it's worked out great. Okay, now the difference in where I have my HighLevel calendar, and the other one was set up with my HighLevel calendar because it does have a booking system, is that I charge $200 for my salon consultation. And so it's taken me some time to get where I am. So here's a tidbit for you. If you're not charging for your professional time and you do offer some sort of consulting, my professional expert opinion is that you should be trying to charge something for your professional time. Doing everything for free doesn't pay the bills. Okay. And then what's nice about with HighLevel and the calendars is that if you do need to charge, you can take payment at the front end if you so want to, or you can take a deposit. In my case, I happen to charge upfront. All right. So then we go here and you'll see the finished product. So this is what this page looks like. And again, what's really nice about having it on a subdomain is that you could always bookmark maybe just this particular page if you're on the fly and you want to be able to give that to somebody. All right, so next I'm going to bring you back here to go back. We're going to go back. All right. And when it comes to customizing the actual funnel in itself, because I just showed you the steps, you're going to find that the funnel builder is drag and drop, and it's really, really easy to use. Like literally, see, you can see that you can drag and drop what it is that you need. One of my favorite features happens to be the pre-built templates as far as the headings and the also call to action boxes, because like here, we'll drag this one here. Oops, see. Yeah. All right. And say you had to stylize this on the fly. This is a little image template here. So then you'd go here. That brings you right to the media library. And then inside the media library, if you don't have an image that fits what you're trying to do, HighLevel has you covered, because then they do business with Unsplash. So say we go here and we need, let's say, what do we need for an image? How about I'll just put in a computer. All right. So you needed a computer because maybe you're putting together a marketing graphic. So then you can import that into the library. All right. It's been successfully added. You go here, you X out of there. Oops, pardon me. I was too click happy. All right. And then here, and then what you do right here, you see that you copy the URL. So now that the URL is copied, then you go here where it says image, and then you put it in there, and then you just changed that image. All right, now the next thing. So I'm going to take you on a little field trip right now, and we are going to go to the automation section. Okay, so just wait for that to load. Okay, I'll make sure that I am in my Salon account. Yes, I am. All right, and then we are going to go to automations. And the other thing that is just phenomenal too now about HighLevel is that they also have AI is built into the system. All right, so I'm going to go recent here. Okay, hey Jen, workbook. It's okay. Here's my one about hair extensions. All right, so now do you see it starting to come together? I'm going to drag this window over here because now when somebody goes here to start their transformation, right? We'll go here. I want to bring this to life for you. So they hit here, they go here, they fill out all this here, and then now us magicians in the back with all the marketing and the HighLevel automations, you can then start yourself a workflow. So the first thing you're going to want to do is obviously title the workflow so it's easy to remember. And then the trigger for this would be the form that I just showed you. And then the form is, why do you need hair extensions? And then you would save that trigger. And then you can also set up an opportunity. I've gone as far as setting up a pipeline for this particular project. On my next tutorial, I will show you how to actually set up a sales pipeline so that this way you can organize your incoming leads. All right. So then in this case, they are assigned to my new upcoming pipeline. And then I also labeled them with a tag. Now, why would you want to tag your potential new customers? This is great and very powerful so that you can segment them into different lists. So this way, maybe they didn't buy from you this time, or maybe they might have needed a little bit more info. Or in my case, I prefer longer forms because you know what? I've been doing hair extensions 19 years. It might not be the right time when they first reach out, but on my form, I have questions like, do you color your hair? Why do you color your hair? Is your hair frizzy? How much does the frizz bother you from a scale of 1 to 10? So they might not be ready for the hair extensions yet, but I can tag them and then move them over into a group for maybe hair color because maybe they would be ready to do that. So that is one way to look at your list as far as segmenting it and then also automating it. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to assign who this lead is for. If you do that with your business, maybe you have a featured stylist page, or maybe you have a featured service page that maybe you only have one stylist that does that. Well, that would be very easy then to then segment and assign that page or that service to that service provider. So in this case, the stuff comes to me. I happen to work for myself and by myself. Okay. And on that note, I work by myself, but I segment everything. So when you do your marketing with laser focus, you can literally mold your marketing and automate stuff for creativity and also to have a very well organized operational system on the inside. All right. So then next, you don't want to miss out when a new lead comes in. So in this case, what happens is you can set up an internal notification. I like to have it sent to me through email and actually to my phone. I don't like to miss anything. And with that, you can then pull in the name, the number, and the different details that you want to go to the worker. And on that note, maybe you don't want all their details going to them, but maybe you do want them to know that they have a potential new customer that they need to be on the lookout to take care of. All right. And then again, I said you can send yourself an internal SMS text message. And then here's the email at the beginning of the process of communicating with this new customer. And so this is the generalized welcome email that would go out to everybody. And so right here, you can put in here, I put, thank you for reaching out to the Loft Salon Studio. We're thrilled to connect with you and bring your hair goals to life. And then the rest of the message. So what happens is the person will fill this out. Okay. And then they wind up being brought, a couple things are going to happen for them. They are then brought to the second confirmation page that I showed you earlier, which then offers them the immediate opportunity to be able to book a call. And then on the back end, the system is then going to then send them a welcome email. Now, remember when I showed you the budgetary question on the form? Okay, so this particular automation isn't completely done, and also know that but it's in the beginning process, but also I have much more that I want to add to it. So just the beginning of this automation step then does show you how to send a welcome email, how to send notifications to yourself, to your staff, so that you don't miss out, right? Okay, so let's break it down a little further. The next part of this, what I did was I added a condition. So what's a condition? So we'll go here. A condition is this, okay? Is this right here, if and else. So an if and else is the next thing, which is called the condition step, because if they did this or answered that, then this happens, all right? So in this case, what I did was then I made a branch. So the recipe is this. I did the build your own, and then the branch I titled it 700 and above, because what happens is that they answered for their budget that they have $700 to $1,500 to spend. Now, the reason, I'll share the reason that I do this inside my hair extension business is even with different tiers, sometimes people will fill out the smallest amount, but their expectations are like wider, they're wider than my arms are that you can't even see on the screen. And sometimes they want to spend this much, but they want hair that's it's just unrealistic. So with this journey, what I'm doing is I'm actually replicating what I did when I was with ActiveCampaign. So, and on that, if you have used ActiveCampaign and you're used to segmenting things with conditional logic, this is how you can do it. All right. So the first step of this would be to set up your different branches, and that those would coincide with the answers. So if you have multiple choice answers, then that's what you would have to set up the specific branch to match to, and so on and so forth. Okay. So then the first thing that will happen is that when they trigger the 700 range, they're going to get a new tag added to them. So then this actually will say, book a call. Why do you need extensions? And then we'll put in here, I'm going to do it live, 700 plus lead. Okay. And save. Okay. So they're in there. And I think I did that one. Yes, I already did these. All right. So I did that and I did that. So now if I just stopped right here, what happens next is that when we go to the contact area, in the contact pane, it would have their name, their information, and then on the side, it would have the different tags. So right at a glance, would I be able to know where they're at? All right. And then lastly, to button this up, do I want to also share one of the things that I get excited about beyond all this with being a salon owner that uses HighLevel, that segments it, is that what if you had a software like this and the company would pay you to make recommendations? Wouldn't that be phenomenal? All right, so I'm just going to bring you right. Let me get the right window. Actually, let's see. Okay, I'm going to open up a new one. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, and then let's go. Never like to bring you to a window that shows anything that it shouldn't. All right. I want to show you that what's really cool is that HighLevel has their own affiliate program. And if you don't know what affiliate marketing it is, it's the means of when you make recommendations for a company and they will pay you for those recommendations. Now, why do I love this part of HighLevel so much? I'm a business owner. So can you imagine being able to not look at your salon or spa or creative small business software as an expense? Because it's not an expense if you get excited about all the things that it can do, and then you make a recommendation. Well, HighLevel pays up to 40% reoccurring on new accounts that are open. And so for the short time that I've been with them, you can see, I'll bring you to my, let's see, payment details. Let's see. No, not payment details. Don't want to show you that. Payment history. Okay. Payment history. That I've had a little bit of a steady amount of referral rewards coming in. And what's great is that some of them come in on a steady monthly basis. So then guess what? we'll go, let's see, promoter reports. Oh, like right now, I have $79 that's unpaid. And unpaid earnings means that it's ready to go. It's just not the time of the month to get paid out yet. Okay. So it's like really exciting to be able to have, let's see, say referrals, details. Okay. Details. Oh, let's see, last 6 months over here. I'm at the beginning, but I like to look at the click numbers right here. Okay. So, what's cool is that like, yeah, I get charged so much a month, for high level. And if you want to know more about high level, you definitely got to check out my high level overview. It is an hour and 20 minutes long. But what it covers are all the different ways that you can use high level, and it also includes the affiliate program. So again, if you haven't grabbed your trial with me, go to thinkyourwaytoamillion.com. So this way you can actually try the software for yourself and for your business. And also, if you are thinking about becoming an affiliate marketer with high level, I strongly encourage you to take advantage of the trial, the free trial. This way you get inside hands-on access to taking a look around, because the best way to make a recommendation that's really going to work and really going to connect with any of you, in my opinion, is learning from somebody that actually uses it. Because yeah, I use it. So wrapping this all up, do you have to choose between WordPress or high level? Absolutely not. You can use both of them just like I have, and then that just makes things a whole lot of fun, because when you use automation, AI, creativity, and the right tools with a I was going to say side of fries, but like a side of fries with affiliate marketing, well, how can you not wind up thinking your way to $1,000,000.com? All right. Well, thank you so much. And leave a comment, and please do yourself a favor and go grab that free trial at thinkyourwaytoamillion.com. I'll see you next time.